Swedish footballer Zlatan Ibrahimovic leaves everything on the field during every match he plays. He's well known for his powerful long-range shots, honed technique, ball control, and impressive acrobatics when it comes to strikes and volleys. These acrobatics are even more impressive when you realize he towers over most teammates and competitors at 6 feet and 5 inches tall. As one of the most mature players on the field, he's learned to truly enjoy the sport, savoring each season he continues to play. So what exciting facts can we uncover about Ibrahimovic? Today, we will share our top 11 fascinating facts about this elite football player. Number 11. He comes from humble beginnings. Born to immigrant parents in Sweden, he has a proud and diverse heritage. His father, Sefik, is a Bosnian Muslim, and his mother, Joka Grabic, is Croatian. Both immigrated to Sweden, where they eventually met, got married, and had 5 children together. By the time Zlatan was a toddler, his parents had divorced due to his father's alcoholism, leaving his mother to raise the large family on her own. Zlatan has described his childhood as complex, even on the best days, having to steal clothing, food, and even a bicycle so he could attend football training. He overcame all the challenges he faced to follow his passion for football. He even played barefoot in his neighborhood when he couldn't get to the pitch or didn't have football boots to wear. Number 10. He has a generous spirit. You don't often hear about gift giving in the locker room, but Zlatan enjoys gifting and knows when his team needs to relax. When playing for Paris Saint-Germain, he provided everyone with a limited edition Xbox One. As the Xbox One ambassador for France, he had access to the limited edition console. He took it a step further by having each player's name and squad number etched onto the design, complete with a signature from Ibrahimovic himself. Teammate Gregory Vanderveel took to Instagram to share his appreciation for the thoughtful gift. Before we move on, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this. Go ahead, we'll wait. Ready to move on? Great, so are we. Number 9. He left his stamp on France. In honor of his place on the Paris Saint-Germain team, a restaurateur added a gargantuan burger to their menu. Coined the Zlatenberger, the burger features an incredible 600-gram beef patty topped with all the standard fixings, including onion, bacon, 3 kinds of cheese, lettuce, and tomato. Jean-Philippe Grandin, a massive fan of PSG, manages Daddy's Cafe in Paris. He says that his menu often features homemade burger concoctions, but this needed to be an extraordinary burger to match the talent of the extraordinary Zlatan. While Zlatan could almost certainly chow down on the whole burger, it's advertised as the perfect shareable meal for 2 and pairs perfectly with watching a match on the television, which is always tuned in when PSG is playing. Number 8. He's multi-talented in athletics. He is an excellent footballer and keeps fit with plenty of other active hobbies. By the time he was 17, he had earned a black belt in Taekwondo in his hometown of Malmo. This early affinity for multiple sports ensured he stayed limber and agile, able to pull off impressive acrobatic moves on the field. And as he worked through an ACL injury several years ago, he discovered horseback riding. Whatever extracurricular sports he jumps into, he brings benefits and new skills onto the field as a result. Number 7. He's a car enthusiast. When car enthusiasts come into money, there's no telling how many cars will be added to the collection. And Ibrahimovic is not immune to the impulse. He wants them to be powerful and fast, attributes he values on the pitch as well. His collection includes a rare Ferrari Monza and an electric SF90 Stradale worth nearly £500,000 on its own. The electric hybrid supercar is not in the same league as your average Prius or smart commuter car. It can reach top speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour. He also has a Porsche in his garage that's worth more than £650,000. He has a few low-key vehicles that he relies on to get to and from training and carting the family around. Most families find value in SUVs, and Ibrahimovic sports a Lamborghini Urus, a favorite among footballers. Hey, glad you are still with us and liking this video. Did you know we have a Patreon channel? If you would like to support us to continue making great content, please click our Patreon link in the description below. Many thanks for your support. Number 6. He's dabbled in entrepreneurship and investing. Fiscally responsible athletes work hard to diversify their income streams. After all, you can't play the sport forever, and Zlatan, in particular, is already pushing past average retirement ages. He's been a partner to the food supplement company Dante SM, working closely with the company's founder, Giorgio Patrie, since 2019. The product Zlatan supports is the popular chewing gum Mind the Gum. He's also part of the digital fitness app BuddyFit and has had sponsorships from premium companies like Volvo, Adidas, Microsoft, Visa, and, as we noted earlier, Xbox One. Number 5. He gives his all for important causes. Signature celebrations are the hallmark of any well-known athlete. But Ibrahimovic took it several steps further. Taking off your shirt as part of a goal celebration is frowned upon and results in a bookable offense during game time. But Ibrahimovic took the penalties in stride when he decided to rip off his shirt in 2015 during a match. But instead of showboating, he revealed a fresh tattoo with 50 names inscribed on his body. Each of the names represented real people suffering from hunger and food insecurity. The stunt was planned by more than just Zlatan and was part of a campaign for the UN World Food Program called 805 Million Names, the number of people estimated to be suffering from hunger at the time. Number 4. He can help with the post. Sweden is proud of all its residents, particularly the wildly successful ones. To celebrate one of their own, a unique line of stamps was commissioned, showcasing his smiling visage and aerial kicks. Zlatan was pleasantly surprised, calling it a great honor to be featured on a postage stamp and taking an active role in how the image would appear in the special booklets. He felt the extra care and attention to the final product was important because he values his fans and his home country, wanting to ensure the stamps would be well received. Number 3. He met his wife under unusual circumstances. His wife, Helena Seeger, is a powerhouse in her own right. As a successful model and businesswoman, she had an established career long before meeting Zlatan. The couple has been together for more than 2 decades and have 2 children together. And when they finally met, it was certainly not love at first sight, at least not for Helena. His first introduction to Helena was an angry altercation regarding his poorly parked Ferrari that left her blocked in. He was quick to correct the problem and get out of her way, but he felt a spark of connection, and the two have been partners ever since. Number 2. He has a court named after him. When Zlatan was just a youngster, he didn't always have the best resources available to him. He learned the ropes on an old gravel pitch just outside the house where he grew up with his mother and 4 siblings. Once he turned pro, he and his partners at Nike teamed up to make sure the next generation of kids had a better place to play. The court has been revamped with rubber ground and gold goalposts. Now known as the Zlatan Court, it welcomes a whole new generation of footballers to learn to love the game as he did, but with a few extra comforts and perks than Zlatan had. Number 1. He can be found in the dictionary. He may not exist in Merriam-Webster's or Oxford's dictionary, but the next time you come across a Swedish dictionary, look him up. He's such a national hero in Sweden that his name has been transformed into a verb. So the next time you need to describe someone who can do something exceptionally well, perhaps even dominating competition, just use the verb Zlatan. We aren't just on the conjugation for this one though, so best of luck adding it to daily conversation. That does it for today's deep dive into the life and career of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Do you agree with our ranking? What other footballers deserve a spotlight in a future video? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video and are hungry for more content featuring your favorite athletes, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us out. Until next time.